Hi everybody. It is Saturday and it is already 4 o'clock, so I'm just going to make this kind of short. I don't want to do anything. I have been doing a lot the last couple of days, getting things cleaned up and organized. You would never know it, but I have been. Anyway, I want to do ATCs today, and that is exactly what I'm doing. And so here's a start of the big mess. So I'm liking black today. I don't know why, but I think that things are looking really cool on top of black. So I'll show you what I get done with. If you are new here, I'm so happy to meet you. I would love it if you felt like you wanted to say hello. You can just share anything. What part of the world are you living in? Do you like to do art? Do you like to watch cooking videos and anything? And then we can get to know one another. And so I live in Washington State. I have 5 grown children and grandchildren that are not all grown, but some are. And I'm married to a merchant mariner, and I like dogs and coffee. Yes, I do. Not together. Hey, can you guys see the dancing lights on the window? I can't get them on the ceiling, and there's a kid over there I don't want to film. So anyway, my husband hung a disco ball on the porch. I'm not kidding. Now, it's supposed to scare the deer away with the reflection. I'm sorry, I just took a bite and swallowed too fast before I started my video. I'm having some trail mix, Anywho, I don't know if it'll scare them away or not, but it's kind of weird looking in the house when it just lights up in here at sunset. It's crazy how bright it is with the lights. And they move because of the wind. Okay, so what else was I going to say? I was going to say, I want to show you my ATCs that I just did. Okay, here's the first one. If you can hear noises, because somebody's cooking. They're making steak. Okay, so I got a white piece back here, and then I put a black piece on top of that, and another white piece, and I inked it. And then, I don't know if you can catch the bling. Yeah, I put some bling to make it look like he's in flight. And I put one of those pieces of foam under his wings to give him a little bit of a flat, I glued his body, but his wings are higher. Okay, and then a sticker from Dollar Tree that I inked yellow. Instead of using a pen, I just touched it to the Tim Holtz yellow, ink pad. I think it's called lemonade yellow. I'm not positive. Anyway, I liked how the white and the black kind of work with each other, and then the spring colors of yellow and blue look good too. So this is ATC number 2. So I took a piece of sparkly, kind of cardstock-ish, spring blingy paper, and then I put, it's actually kind of a cream color, but when I inked it, I used green and blue, and it just kind of looked cream after that, or I don't know what it looks. I think it was white, and now it looks cream. Anyway, then I put the big butterfly on, and that's that washi tape that you can peel off, but I just glue them on there most of the time. And then I put a bling on one of the flowers. These are two different. The butterfly's by itself, and this clutch of flowers here is by itself. I did not fussy cut the flowers, and I see on film you can tell, but in person it's not that noticeable. I did fussy cut the butterfly though. So I kind of like them, the ATCs today. I don't always like my ATCs, and these are both acceptable. This one looks more summer to me than spring like this one does, but oh well. Now let me tell you my story. My husband had a can of Hornet wasp killer in his hands. And I said, oh dear, do we have a nest? That's where I fussy cut. Anyway, he says, yes. And I says, where is it? And he goes, on the porch. Meaning the front porch. We call the thing in the back the deck, and the thing on the front the porch. Anyway, I go, where is it? He goes, above your rocking chair. He wasn't kidding. It wasn't big. She was just starting her nest, and I didn't know. It was a bald-faced hornet, by the way. I'm going to show you pictures after I say all this so you can see. So they are ones that can sting you and sting you and sting you. You know, if a bumblebee gets you or a honeybee gets you, it's an oops. We panicked. We didn't know what to do. Now we're going to have to die. You know? But a hornet means business. They're a war insect. So what she was doing was she was leaving the nest in the daytime to gather whatever it is, food or whatever. And then she was building another ring and another ring and another ring. So I'm going to show you the pictures of when she was just, I think I have a picture of just before she got caught. So what he did was he waited until night, watched her go up in there, and then hit the whole nest. And I've got her, I've got the nest, I've got the little tiny white eggs. You'll need to enlarge the picture. These are all still pictures. You'll need to enlarge in order to see the tiny, tiny eggs. I didn't know they laid eggs. I thought they squirted out larvae. Isn't it silly? I did. Okay. I'm going to show you that now. Get ready. If you don't like to see bees or dead bees, don't look. All right, it's probably really loud right here, but here's some steak cooking. Potatoes in Mama's dirty, dirty oven, but it is baked potatoes. And some corn, just corn and a hunk of butter in there, and I'm going to forgot salt. I got to throw some salt in there too. And that's going to be our dinner tonight. I have salad. I think I'll do a salad too. Yeah, it's what's left over from lunch, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit on everybody's plates, trying to balance out the carbs and the grease and the everything else, because you know you should do that. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody, and if you've never thought to subscribe, I would love it if you did that. I love to meet new people. I love to see new subscribers. Hit the like button too. The algorithm fairies love that. They say, oh, somebody looked at the video, let's push it further every time I get a like. That's what I hear anyway. Take care and have an awesome evening. By the way, it's Saturday, not Sunday.